Welcome. This is a little video about using a tiny stepper called 28BYJ48. In this video, we're going to be modding this stepper to be a bipolar stepper instead of the unipolar stepper. There's a JSTXH pen situation with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wires going into it, but a bipolar stepper motor only needs to have 4 wires. So we'll go over to our tray of JST fittings and grab a 4 pin, 1, 2, 3, 4 pin connector. We're going to begin by removing all of the wires from the original housing. You can cut it and recrimp all of these, but I find it a little bit more tedious. So I like to just gently depress the tooth that's on the wire, and then it will slide out of the connector housing. It works a lot better with a pocket knife, but I've lost my pocket knife. All right, so I'm just going to push the wire in towards the bottom edge of the housing so the tooth isn't engaged, and then I'm going to press down on it and try and slide it out. Oh, there it went. So I'm going to push it again towards the area where my right hand is, depress the tooth as fully as possible with the tweezers. All right, one left to go. Push it to the right, press it down, and there it is, sliding right out. First, we'll go ahead and actually remove this cap as well, this cover that's going to cover just a little PCB. Pop that out from the back, and then from the two sides, there's a little plastic tooth. You can see it in the front edge here, and we'll slowly work it out. And here's the PCB inside. We're going to remove the red wire, which is the center tab, and then we're going to want to break that trace there that we just moved our tweezers over. You can do it with an X-Acto knife, just to move back and forth it with the X-Acto knife, and that might have been enough right there. And as you can see, there's nothing left of that trace. Here's the multimeter. We'll just set it to continuity mode. And then we'll go ahead and probe these two solder points. Sometimes the connection isn't great, so you do want to really press into those with the tip and make sure you're actually connecting to something. As you can see, we had no resistance there, so we definitely broke our trace. We'll take our snips, remove the red wire, pull it out of the wire. We can reinsert this lid. I have a hard time getting both of these little tabs back in, so I just cut one sometimes if I'm not feeling like being finicky about it. And that usually works okay. They stay on really well, even just with one of the sides and the back tab. When I start doing these, because I didn't recrimp them and I reuse them, I like to check and make sure that I haven't over depressed them. And I just will take an X-Acto knife and just gently peel up the tooth to make sure it's going to be springy and high enough to engage in the new connector housing. We'll take care of that other one. And then we're going to pop them in. We're going to go blue, yellow, snap, and it'll give the really rewarding snap as you're inserting these wires in. Blue, yellow, orange, pink is what we're doing here for this motor. If you need to reverse the direction, you can do it in software. Once I've inserted everything, I like to rotate the wires and make sure the teeth are all fully engaging and everything feels nice. And that is pretty much it. We are now a bipolar stepper.